Throughout this video, I'm going to give you some advice on how to better prepare yourself for your real estate test, but first, I want to tell you what I did wrong. So I've been practicing my national portion practice exam for, well, probably a little over a month. And I took my test and I failed, okay? I was literally 2 questions away from actually passing, and yes, I failed. Obviously, it sucks. I have to pay over $100 so again to retake it. You might be in my shoes right now, okay? And if you are, you're frustrated and you're tired of failing and stuff like that. Maybe this is your, your first time failing, your second, your third, fourth, whatever it is, okay? I don't want you to give up, okay? If you've made it this far, then I do not want you to give up because I'm not gonna give up. I wanna help you utilize other tools in order to actually help you pass your test, okay? So to explain my situation is that I went through what's Davis College online courses, okay? Now, they're great. They've taught me everything I need to know, but the only flaw that I've seen in it, okay, is that, and this might be the same for yours, is that whenever you take the national portion a practice exam, for some odd reason you get the same questions that show up all the time, okay? Now, this seems like a good thing because it's like memorization, but what happens is that you already know the answer to a lot of the questions that are showing up. So obviously, if you're taking it all the time, you're going to get better scores. So like on this 80 question test, my highest score was 91%. That's obviously phenomenal, but at the same time, when you consider the fact that the majority of the questions I already kind of knew because I've seen them before, it creates this you're not learning, you're really just memorizing patterns and you're not actually gaining anything. You're not challenging your brain anymore. You're just trying to remember patterns. So that's something that I realized that set me back from when taking this test, because I was obviously confident because I was like, yeah, I'm passing 80% plus every single time I take the test. Obviously I should be fine. Obviously that wasn't the case. But anyways, there is a YouTube channel and I want you to check this out, okay? This channel right here, you can check out. It is Real Estate Prep Agent. Oh, it is Real Estate Prep Agent. I can't say it. Oh my God, this is so, did you hear how bad that was? Okay. All right, so it is Real Estate Prep Agent, okay? It's the guy with the fedora, all right? So I want you to watch the videos that are the 50 question videos, okay? I'm not telling you to buy his course or anything, okay? If you do that, if that is on you, okay? I will probably not personally purchase his course. I think I can pass doing this strategy because it is seeming to work. So essentially what you're gonna do, and this is the process that I ran this through, and this seems to work out pretty well for me, is you take these 50 question videos, right? And you're gonna put this on one screen, whether it be your phone, your computer, or maybe you have 2 monitors like me, okay? So you're gonna put it on one monitor or on one screen. You're going to open a docs in the other screen, or maybe you're gonna write it down. And what you're gonna do is you're either gonna check mark or you're going to green highlight and red highlight the answers that you got right and the answers you got wrong, because you're going to pause and stop and follow along with the questions that he is giving you, okay? So you're pretty much going to be following along. Now, the reason I suggest this guy so highly is because it will be different from the actual courses that you paid to actually take. Now, if your courses are doing you kind of like a negative like mine are, where yes, they helped me build a foundation, but they can't help me further into a level of oh, this is a real test, So I would highly suggest checking him out because he words things so well and it's so complicated that you will simply learn. I actually failed. I got a 62% the first time I tried it. Now, the math to figure this out is you take the amount of questions, which is 50, and then you times it by 70%. 70% is the passing score, which would give you in your calculator 35, okay? So you need 35 in order to at least get a 70%. And I had a 62%, so I didn't do as good, unfortunately, whenever I took it and stuff. But the thing is like, when you compare it to the other tests that I'm scoring consistent 80s on, there's obviously something that I'm like not learning, you know, there's something that I need to learn. So it's so important to make sure that you're doing that. Also, another thing is make sure that you're taking notes on things that are completely foreign to you. If what is being said does not make any sense whatsoever, then please write it down, okay? I have notes galore, okay? I wanted to make my notes as organized as possible. And in fact, I've actually tried all different ways, okay? For example, I just pretty much started taking like notes on paper at first. This was like my first plan, was just to do this. I realized that it really wasn't organized, although I tried to, and obviously it was helpful, but like, it was kind of everywhere. What I did was actually write everything down from that into Google Docs, and then from Google Docs I reorganized by retyping everything. I was gonna copy and paste it, but I decided that retyping it would let my like brain like work. I would have to read what I'm like typing over, you know what I'm saying? So I figured that would be the smarter way, and I organized my notes. I highlighted like different sections and stuff like that based on like the subject of what I was learning, so whether it be like contracts or land and use regulations or whatever it be. So that's the kind of stuff that I pretty much organize and stuff so I could have better notes to study, okay? So definitely highly suggest taking notes. Lastly, my final suggestion to you is no matter how terrible you feel, okay? No matter how much you want to just simply give up, I don't want you to give up, okay? It's not worth giving up if you've made it this far. If you've made it far enough that you can take your test, then you need to pass it, okay? Obviously, I need to pass it too. So like, we're in the same boat. We're like holding hands right now. If it takes me 5 times to take my national portion and eventually pass it, so be it. But I'm going to work my hardest to fight the weaknesses I have in order to actually get what I'm striving for, and that's obviously my real estate license. It's like, it's what I want, and it's what I've been working on, and obviously I don't want to give up on this. And like it's so easy to, because like you just do it. But luckily I have motivation and support around me, and also just like it's something that it's like I feel like I need to do this. It's like a step in my life that I have to accomplish this. If you are in the same boat, just know a MMA fighter does not give up the first time he loses a match. He looks at his weaknesses and he looks at what he could have done better, and then he attacks that next time. So that's what you got to figure out for yourself. Alright, so thanks for watching to the end of this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe. I make a lot of motivational content, and I do have a little bit of splurges of travel around, and so we have something like that coming up here soon. So if you're interested, definitely stick around. That's pretty much it for this video though. Thank you guys so much, and if you are in the same boat as me, then try to contact me in any way you possibly want, but I'm guaranteeing you commenting and DMing me on Instagram or something like 𝙎𝙤𝙤_, just hit me up there. If you want to check out more motivational stuff, I have a video about honestly just taking action, and this will probably help you if none of this video helps you at all. So if this video did not help you whatsoever, okay, you're like, I'm already doing everything. But like, are you taking action? No? Click on the video. See ya. Peace.